What's up guys? Next tutorial, let's do it. Alright, so we are doing this very awesome grayscale look, which will make you look like you just stepped out of an old Hollywood movie. It is super fun, I love it. If you want to see how to do this look, keep watching. Alright, so my first step is to take my giant mop of hair and pull it back because I just need it out of my face. Next, taking a gray body paint, I am just going to start painting my whole face. The trick with water activated paints is you want to go in with a light hand and use short brush strokes, and you will definitely have to do a couple of layers to make it not look patchy. But take your time and it'll be alright. Go down your neck and then give yourself a V-neck for the collar of your clothes. And just repeat that process over and over again until you are happy with the application. Now, watch me struggle to make a collar. I started thinking that my neckline was too high, so I just erased it. Then taking a black eyeliner, I tried to draw a collar starting from the bottom, and then I realized that that was crooked, so trying to erase it failed horribly because I used a waterproof eyeliner. Tragic, but power through. Now I am just using it to trace around my collar, thinking that that might be easier, and then starting from the top, I am going to draw down and meet that in the center. It's hard to describe what I'm doing, but you can see it. I'm just struggling to make an even collar until eventually I give up. And then I just decide to drink a glass of wine because that was very stressful. Next, taking my Nye Neutral Set Powder, you want to go and pat that all along your body paint to set it and blend it. This will get everywhere. Seriously, you will be vacuuming later, so be prepared for that. But go ahead and apply that all over your face to reduce patchiness. Then I am taking a black body paint and just using that to help outline the collar that I drew, hopefully trying to even it out a little bit as I go. Hopefully, we'll see. Next, we are going to start our highlight and contour. I am first taking a matte black eyeshadow and using that to contour in your typical places that you would contour. So the hollows of my cheeks, around my chin, the side of my nose, and my temples. Now, this will look pretty dramatic right off the bat because it's black, but just keep going, and then once it's all done, you can blend it out to make it look a lot smoother and more blended. So you can just take your same fluffy brush with a little bit of that Nye powder and continue to powder and blend and smooth everything out. Next, I'm taking my Nye Clown White cream paint and a beauty blender and just patting that on the high points of my face, so where you would normally apply your highlight. You want to use a patting motion instead of a swiping motion, and just apply that wherever you want to add more dimension to your face. Again, the same process. You can blend it out as you go to make the look softer, and just repeat this entire process until you are happy with the application. Next, for my eyes, I am taking a gray eyeshadow and just patting that across my lids and underneath my eyes just to make sure that there is no skin showing through. I am doing a very simple eye look for this, so taking a dark gray and a tapered blending brush, I am just blending that on the outside of my eyes and then right underneath my lid, darkening it as needed. But again, I'm keeping things pretty simple with this look. For my eyebrows, NYX makes an awesome brow tint, which is a black and gray, so it's perfect for this look. So I'm just going in and filling in my brows. I am keeping them pretty thin and pretty natural. Again, I don't know how many times I just said natural, but that's the look I'm going for. Fill them in however you want. Next, I am taking the Kat Von D eyeliner and giving myself a little bitty baby wing. Then going in with a pencil liner and lining my waterline. Next, taking the prettiest mascara in the world, I am putting on mascara. And then, after you question if you need to take the time to put lashes on, decide that you should, and then immediately regret your decision because you squeezed all of your eyelash glue on your hand. And it's very depressing. But power through, you're a badass, put those lashes on like no mistakes were just made. Next, I'm just taking a white body paint and filling in my collar. Again, if when you do this your lines are uneven, that's okay, you can fix it later. Fill in the rest of your body with black body paint. I made a horrible decision with this look and did not realize until I was halfway through that I was almost out of black body paint and I would not have enough to finish the look. So I am trying to make a very little bit of body paint last a long time. So if you decide to do this look, make sure you have black body paint or just put clothes on and don't even worry about having to paint your body because it's the worst. Next, I am taking more of that black body paint and a very thin brush and just outlining my collar, trying to get the lines a little bit more even and cleaned up. Next, I needed some black lipstick, so of course, Jeffree Star Weirdo is the black lipstick that I am choosing, and then you can just use your gray body paint as a concealer to clean up the edges. Just like that. Next, you would need to do some shading to make your fake clothes look a little bit more realistic. I am looking at a reference picture of me actually wearing a V-neck dress, but you can really do whatever. You just want to think about the fact that your chin and your face would be casting a shadow downwards, and then as your V-neck would get lower, it would pull away from your body some and creating a bigger shadow. Again, it's kind of hard to describe, but just go in with some black eyeshadow and shade as needed, blending it and reapplying until you are happy. Then your collar would have some shading on it as well because it wouldn't be completely flat. So taking some more black eyeshadow and a light application, I am just adding some shading to the collar and then deepening things as I go. Next, I'm taking more of that Ben Nye cream paint and just adding it to my shoulders and my chest because this is where some more highlights would hit. And my eyes are naturally a bluish gray color, so I certainly don't need contacts, but they definitely help. So I popped in some black contacts and then I am pretty much done, except for my hair is way too red for this look. So I threw on a dark wig and the look is complete. As you can see, it is a super cool look to do. If you ever wore this for a Halloween party, I guarantee you would be the talk of the town. So thank you for watching, and oh yeah, it definitely wouldn't be a look that I prefer if there wasn't some blood. So let's do a part 2. Okay, so first I am just taking a makeup remover and removing the makeup that I already have on because we don't need that right now. Next, I'm taking some 99% isopropyl alcohol and using that to clean up my skin. For the product that we are using next, you want your skin to be really clean. We are using 3rd degree silicone. If you do not know how this works, you basically mix equal parts A and B until it is a nice consistency, and then you just lay it on your face and you get a really cool skin texture. You can build up both sides of your wound if you would like, but I am doing a pretty small cut, so I'm just taking my spatula and basically forming the shape of the cut that I want, and then taking another spatula and smoothing out the edges. This stuff has a pretty fast working time, so you want to work quickly and in small areas. Once I have my edges smoothed, I am just carving a line down the middle where my cut is going to be, and then using my spatula to continue working with it and smoothing it out. If you want your edges blended even better, you can take a brush and dip it in some alcohol and use that to even further smooth out your edges. Just be careful using it around your eye because it burns. But keep messing with this until you are happy. You can also use that brush to continue to carve in the center if the silicone has moved together, just to continue to keep it separate. But I usually mess with this until it is almost dry, and then you wait. You wait a while for it to dry. Test it. Nope, it's not dry yet. Okay, put it back. Stop playing with it. Honestly. Next, I'm just taking more neutral set powder, and now that my 3rd degree is nice and dry, I am powdering over it to reduce shine and make it easier to work with in a second. Next, I am taking some red cream paint and just messily drawing inside of my cut so I know where I am working, and taking some more gray body paint and blending my gray skin to my new cut. Yeah, that's what we're doing. Next, I am taking my finger and some pink cream paints, and I am just lightly patting that around the edges of my cut. You want to use a cream paint with this because if you use alcohol activated paints or even a water-based paint, you could risk smearing it if you don't let everything dry first. So cream paints work best. Next, I am taking a dark red and just applying that to random places inside of my cut to add a little bit of depth. And taking Thick Blood, which is the greatest thing ever. And after you struggle to open it because it's been a while since you've used it, you can take a popsicle stick or a tongue depressor or a spatula or whatever sturdy object you want to place that randomly throughout your cut. You don't want to cover the entire thing and make it super saturated, just enough to make it look gross. Next, I am taking some drippy Ben Nye blood and letting that run throughout my cut, letting it drip wherever it wants. Again, not totally saturating it, I'm still leaving it open. Next, taking a stippling sponge, I am just stippling all around my wound, giving myself a little bit of color throughout my face. And that's it. It's super easy to do the cut, and it adds a really cool effect with this look. So, go be free, go be gory, go be a black and white bloody babe. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more. Thanks for watching. Bye!